expert. Bob Weinman is here. Every time Bob's here, everything sells out. We had a show earlier today, almost everything completely sold out. I love just learning about your jewelry. I'm fascinated by the stones you find for us. He has tonight kunzite and red sapphire and the most gorgeous fluorite and color change garnet and alexandrite and all of these exotics. If you love exotic stones, Bob is your guy.
Thank you, I appreciate that, because it's a lot of work.
No
There's
doubt.
a lot of traveling and a lot of effort, but it's so much more fun when you own something and it's rare, it's unique, it's exotic, it's not average. When it comes to fine jewelry, I'm not into the average. I want something unique.
Exactly. So let's get our party started here, because as I said, things go quickly when Bob's in the house. This first ring, girls, is a choice of two beautiful and exotic stones. Earlier in the day, we had a beautiful Santa Maria aqua ring.
Correct.
That completely, pendant.
Yep.
That completely sold out. Here is the matching ring. And this, of course, would coordinate with anything, but Santa Maria aqua, you can learn more about, is one of the most sought after and rare aquamarines, the finest resource for aquamarine, and unfortunately the material is really just not even available. Bob has access to stones like nobody else, just for the record. And then along with that choice, so you have the Santa Maria aqua, and then we also have, this is Savorite garnet, but it's very rare Savorite garnet in that it is color change. So color change Savorite, when you put this under fluorescent light, it goes from green to red. It
goes from green to red only under UV light.
UV light,
under UV light.
Wow.
It's a brand new, no one in the world that's making its debut in America right now. No one has ever seen, and by the way, it's a very limited mine production.
Right.
So it's not gonna be tons and tons and tons.
Right, so the ring itself is divine. These settings are so beautiful. Again, that is the exact mold, the identical setting that was used way back in the early 1900s when they were setting gold and diamonds and making these pieces in platinum. And here you have, again, it looks identical to platinum. First of all, your jewelry is made to be worn. It's made to last a lifetime. Everything has your 1912 under gallery.
Correct.
Right? Everything comes along with, again, the finest stones. And also, you're going to have a little certificate in the box when you get this home, because Bob and his company, incidentally, it's all made in New Jersey. All of this jewelry is made right in America, right in New Jersey, but everything basically comes along with a lifetime warranty.
It really does. So when you wear our jewelry, wear it. Don't worry about it. Don't put it in a box somewhere and hide it in the closet. I want you to wear it and not think about it. If you ever need something adjusted, you may decide someday that you'd like this ring to be in yellow gold plate. Now, we manufacture the jewelry right here in the USA, so if you send it to me, I'll plate it for you for free.
Isn't that wonderful?
Size it to any size you want.
You'll size it for free.
Whatever you want.
By the way, here's beautiful Angie. She's showing you the Savorite. Remember, that is color change Savorite or the Santa Maria aqua. I'm going to find out what's left in each of these choices. It is brand new. It's a gorgeous ring. People wear Generation 1912 in place of wedding rings, as anniversary rings. These are tomorrow's heirlooms. These are tomorrow's antiques. These stand the test of time. This is jewelry that dates back more than 100 years. This is a company, third generation. Bob's is third generation jeweler and a true gem expert. So his gemstones are gorgeous. Everything is rare and limited. And again, you get to own a piece of jewelry that is a piece of history. And that's why when you look at the detail, you feel the weight, the heft of this jewelry. You see the quality of these pieces. This is incredible. And for this show only, by the way, everything tonight is free shipping and handling.
Wow.
Everything tonight is on 5 flex pays. So 5 flex pays, free shipping and handling on everything in the show, and everything very limited. This is for the gem collector. If you love aquamarine and you don't own Santa Maria, the beauty of the Santa Maria is you really get to experience the color that is the most desirable color in aquamarine.
If you go to the history books of the greatest collections of jewelry from the beginning of time, you will see Santa Maria Aquamarine. It is known as the finest mine production in the history of the world in aqua. I think most people, when they see it for the first time, don't even really recognize that it's aqua, because they've never seen this quality of aquamarine before. So this is actually the brother to the ring we did, the spinel ring. This is actually, you notice it's a similar ring, but the stones are actually larger.
Right.
So these are even larger stones.
Larger.
And the fact that I know so many people love this mounting. It's an easy mounting to wear, Colleen,
so
very comfortable, but it's so loaded with detail. And those stones are spectacular.
Seriously. I mean, when you look at that, she easily could wear that in place of a wedding ring, as an engagement ring, as an anniversary ring. Look at the classy, beautiful detail. We have all the sizes, 6 through 12 are the sizes available. It's all finished in rhodium, and that's why it looks like platinum.
It does.
Because you finish this in rhodium, which is platinum. It's a platinum metal. So you have really the best of all worlds. Beautiful jewelry that stands the test of time. These gorgeous, fine, exquisite stones. Santa Maria, we very seldom see Santa Maria Aqua. You have to have connections like Bob does in order to even get your hands on this material.
Absolutely. The mine's basically gone.
Right.
So it's the kind of production that when we buy rough and we hold it for a long time, and once we're out of it. Now this UV garnet, look at the beauty. First of all, the vibrancy.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the cutting on these. But they are a complete color, like a 100% color change.
Right.
So it's like, imagine if you own these in Alexandrite. This could be, I don't know, a fortune. So but this again is a brand new, really rare. I've never seen it before.
No, I didn't even know there was such a thing as a color change Tsavorite. And unfortunately, it's hard to show because we don't have UV light in here to show it to you. But when you get it home, play with it in different light, and it is a dramatic color change. It goes from greens to reds, not unlike Alexandrite. So you have a very rare Tsavorite. We don't even, and that's huge for Tsavorite, by the way. Usually if we see Tsavorite, they're little dots. They're little itty bitty stones. These are larger stones, so you get a lot of carat weight here. You get a lot of look. I'm gonna find out from Rocky what's left here. These are almost gone. I'm gonna give you a heads up. There's fewer than 100. If you are looking for a rare exotic, you collect gemstones, there's 60 only available. And frankly, the Santa Maria Aqua, which for me is my absolute, I love Aquamarine. And that's my absolute favorite of all the aquas, and I will tell you why. Aquamarine so often, in case you're just tuning in, we know we have a lot of people channel surfing tonight. Stop by often, you are going to see some incredible things. But the Santa Maria Aqua, when you look at it, so often with Aquamarine, it's hard to really detect the true aqua blue. It's hard to detect it. Sometimes they get so light that it's almost like water blue.
Is there blue in there?
Right.
It's like
whereas this is
no blue imagination here.
This is true blue, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Tsavorite, last call. Remember, in case you're just stopping by, that is the first time ever that we have seen color change Tsavorite. Fewer than 50 of the Tsavorite. Size 12 sold out. We have the other sizes. And then that is the beautiful Santa Maria. This is a very rare find in that the mine is no longer producing material. So if you've ever wanted to own it, you can see this appraised at well over $600.